Being a full-time RVer doesn't always give me an opportunity to go to the health club, even though I have a Planet Fitness membership. But some days I just don't want to get in the car or get in the van and go there like everybody else. But other days I'm not close to a Planet Fitness, so I have to exercise at home. And it's something I have to remind myself every day to do. And at my age, you got to keep these guns from being all flabby. And hence I have my little arm exercisers. And I do my arm exercises, try to do them every day if I can. But I'll be honest, I don't always remember. Do you? So today I'm making sure I'm trying to at least do them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yep, they're not hard. Use the correct rubber band, and you can do it right in your RV. Yeah.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. All that I know is we'll get older, so let us dance this night away.
Not difficult, and having this equipment with me, it's so light. It doesn't take up any space, and it doesn't add a lot of weight to my workout RV. With my arm exerciser, or look at it, how easy it is. Or with my weights. Just 2 little 5-pound weights. And I can exercise right in my RV to try to keep those arms from looking too flabby. A lot of gurus out there. I'm not a guru. I just know what's good for me. I did do a video before telling you about my weight loss with keto. Yep, down 45 pounds and staying there. And it's been 2 years since I started my keto lifestyle. And it's not a diet for me, even though we use that word diet. It is a lifestyle. Yes, a lifestyle. We must improve the bigger the better, the tighter the sweater. We must. I'm showing my age, girls. Do you remember that? Yes. So that's one part of my full-time RV van life. The other part is walking my little 5-pounder, and that takes care of walking. I ride my bike, but you know what? Actually, walking is much better exercise. Pedaling is great, but walking exercises more parts of your body. Stay tuned for more of my full-time RV van life with me, RV Rebel Girl, and my little companion, Diva Danni. I did have the Bears game on today, so that tells you it is Saturday. Happy about that as a true, loyal, diehard Bears fan. I like solar. Not only do I have solar on top of my van, and I use solar to keep my little home on wheels charged with my regular 12-volt battery, I also like solar lights. And if you are going to camp with me or near me, beware if you pull up next to me, if you don't like lights, then you might want to find somewhere else to camp, because I light up my camp. I light up my camp. Just like, you know, Debbie Gibson, I think it was, saying, you light up my life. So hopefully I light up your life when you come and camp with me and you have fun. But anyway, I do light up my campsite. I light up around the corral here that I have for Danny. And these are plug-in lights here because I do have electric. But when I'm out in the desert, boondocking, or boondocking somewhere else, maybe not in the desert, but in a field in Florida, out in the woods, in a national forest where there's no power, I light up with solar. And so right now they're charging. But I did want to say, where do you keep all these lights? Storage is minimal when you're a full-timer, as I talked about in my last video, I have a white bucket. Everybody has a bucket, multi-use bucket. You could use it for more than one thing. And when it goes in my camper, I can use it for more than one thing. I could empty the lights out and I could use it for something else like water or to tote wood or anything I might need it for, or even to go to the bathroom. Yep. Does a full-time RVer poop in the woods? Yep, we do. So anyway, I had a regular lid on my bucket. And I use it also to light up my campsite because I have my name on there. If I leave solar lights inside there and I leave them on after charging all day, they will light this bucket up at night. If I just want to have the bucket lit up so I can find my way back to my camp, because the desert sure does get dark at night. And I remember my early days going to the original RTR out at Skadden Wash in Quartzsite. Sometimes it was difficult to find your way back to your camp if you didn't have some kind of a sign or a signal. And sure enough, us nomads, we have the signal. We use our solar lights or a solar light. Yep, so solar is king. So anyway, I put my lights in here. Now, right now I have a couple of strands that I got, they were gifted to me. I put the plug-in ones at the bottom. I have my solar lights charging, and it's getting more difficult to find the solar string lights. It really is. I usually find them around Christmas time, but it's like as soon as they put them out, they're gone, especially in the warm states like Florida and Texas and Las Vegas, Nevada and New Mexico. So if you're looking for these solar lights, even if you go now to Walmart, you won't find them. Very rare. But I got these round ones here and everybody loves them. And I got those last year. I found them in a strange area in the garden center, not even with the rest of the lights. And they've made a real hit with a lot of my friends. I could put them around my Starlink so that people don't trip over it, and stuff like that. It really works pretty good. Or what I did out in Arizona was I wrapped it around one of my side lamps on my van and strung it across the front of the windshield and connected it to the other light post. And actually, the way they were coiled, they looked like prison wire on top of a fence, but it was pretty neat looking. Figured it would be, associated to law enforcement in some way, shape, or form. So anyway, that is what I wanted. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, I originally had the original white snap-on top for this bucket, and it cracked. And so every time it rained, the water was getting in there, and I risked the chance of my lights going bad, and I had a lot of money invested in them, especially in the solar lights. So I have to clean it out all the time, empty it out all the time. Well, then Lone Star Rider, who told me about these lids. And so I went on Amazon and I found these lids. This brand is Gamma 2. And I found these lids and I got them on sale. I think it was $12 for the lid. And it snaps on just like the other lid that keeps breaking. But once it's on there, it's permanent. And then you can just put your lid on and, screw it closed. Screw it on. And it's airtight. Look at that. And you don't have to worry about getting water in there. Perfect, isn't it? Now, I also, if you remember a while back, I did a video about my diaper genie. Yes, I have a diaper genie and I have no children. Toilet paper just causes more problems. Well, that toilet paper gets stuck on your sensors. It just wads up if there's not enough water in there. So, bottom line is no more toilet paper goes in my toilet. I use my diaper genie. It's all contained in the smell-free diaper genie, but this bucket can serve a purpose similar to a diaper genie. The only thing is you have to roll off you could put a plastic bag in there and you have to roll the top off all the time. With the diaper genie, you don't have to. But you could find diaper genies sometimes on Facebook Marketplace or at garage sales for really inexpensive prices. And they're great. They have a small one that's like shorter. It's not as tall as the regular size that I have in my bathroom in my camper. But the small one, it fits perfect in a van if you find one used. Or you could buy yourself, a $13 lid and a $2.99 bucket, and for $16-17 you got yourself your own homemade diaper genie, which could be used for other stuff. So there you go. You're waiting? She's waiting she knows I'm cooking or something. Yeah, did I make something for you? I did. Yum. Have a great day and stay tuned for our next video.